As a Sikh myself working in the NHS, I think it's really important for us to support the learning of our NHS staff when they're caring for patients and community members from the Sikh faith, because again, Sikhism is about an individual's journey with their Holy Spirit, Waheguruji. So everybody is on that journey. Some people may have a turban, so they wear a head covering, and they will have facial hair. Now, it's really important to ensure that we do not touch the turban or the facial hair without that individual's consent. In Sikhism, we believe that hair is a gift from God, from Waheguruji, and we should not shorn it, and we should not most definitely shave or cut hair. And if Sikhs have had the Amrit, which is the baptism equivalent, they are religiously prohibited from cutting or shorning their hair. What they will have is the 5 signs of baptism, and these are known as the 5 Ks. So the first one is the Ganga, which is a small wooden comb which is placed in the hair or used to comb the hair. So Sikhs will have long hair, and if they're male, they will tie it up on their head and wear a turban to protect the hair. Remember, hair is a gift from Waheguruji. Females who are also taken the Amrit, they too may choose to wear a smaller turban, or they may choose to wear just a small head scarf, and then they have a dupatta like what I've got on, which they will always keep their head covered. So the Ganga, the wooden comb, is the first K, the religious artifact. The second is a steel bangle, a kara, which is traditionally put on any Sikh child when they're born, and it's put onto their dominant hand. Now, the kara is a round bangle, and it's about ensuring that an individual is thinking constantly about their religion and about the good deeds that they can do. So that's why it's placed on the dominant hand, because if you were going to hit somebody, you were going to steal, your kara would fall onto your wrist, and that would remind you of the values of Sikhism. So we've had the Ganga, we've had the kara. The third is a karban, which is worn on the body of a baptized Sikh, an Amritdhari Sikh. Now that is usually worn with a material sash and a very small sword. And most people will get worried, particularly we've had this locally whereby baptized Sikhs have come into a service and then they've been reported by security to be aware that they've got a sword or they've got a knife on them. Some Sikhs in the past have been refused to enter NHS premises, but actually this is a religious artifact and it's protected by the religion. And as a Sikh who wears this, they know themselves that they should not unshorn it, so they should not pull it out, the dagger, out at all, unless it's for self-defense or in defense of others. And it is worn as a symbol and a symbolic gesture from past history of Sikhism as Sikh warriors. So we've had the Ganga, the Kara and the Karban. The fourth one is the Kachera, which is worn by all baptized Sikhs, so Amritdhari Sikhs, and that is long shorts, so similar to shorts that we would wear in the Western world, but they're worn as undergarments. Now, this is to remind people of their modesty and their commitment to one relationship, because within the Sikh marriage ceremony, the marriage ceremony is about 2 souls. It's not about 2 people in human form. It's about 2 souls connecting with Waheguruji as the ultimate spirit and connecting with themselves. And it's really important that we recognise that as Sikhs, particularly as baptised Sikhs, because For example, when we're looking after our patients who are baptised, it's really important we do not remove those garments, because people sometimes expect that there'll be underwear underneath that, but that is not the case. This kachera is that undergarment that is constantly worn. The fifth one is going back to the kesh, which is the hair. So that is about the long hair being worn and not cut at all. People will use the definition of an Amritdhari Sikh as someone who has got long hair under their turban, but it's more significant than that. It's about not shaving any of your bodily hair, because again, it's that gift from Waheguruji. And those are your 5 religious artifacts, and also the Sikh, true Sikh identity.